indicated that the investigation has started. We understand these young boys who are victims of this torture have already opened a case with the police. What are you able to share with us this morning?
A very good morning, and thank you once again. Let us firstly commend the social media community for bringing this matter to our attention, because if it were not for the social media community, we would not have known of the existence of these particular videos. Let's also thank the cooperation of these victims that have come forward. 3 of them, aged 20, 21, and 22, presented themselves at the Brooklyn Police Station, where our Family Violence, Child Protection, and Sexual Offences Investigations Unit were tasked to handle this particular case. So we have taken down the statements, and they have narrated to us what transpired on that particular day. They do indicate that this particular incident took place in January 2023, while the 5 friends were celebrating their matric results at the time. So it seems as though a dispute arose between these 5 victims, the bouncers, and the manager of the club. They were then forced into a storeroom. They were assaulted. They were made to insert alcohol bottles into their private parts, and they were then forced to also perform sexual acts on themselves as a form of punishment that was arising from the dispute between them and those that are working at that particular club. So from our side, we have registered the following charges: compelled rape, in that these bottles penetrated these particular victims; assault, criminal injury, in which the dignity of these victims were intentionally violated; intimidation, as well as kidnapping, because they were taken from where they were seated and forced into a back or storeroom of that particular establishment here.
Yeah. When did this incident happen?
So it happened in January 2023, according to these three friends that came forward. So we are also tracing the other 2, but it shouldn't be a problem because they are all kind of close friends and related to each other. So it shouldn't be a problem. So we are just going to be wrapping up their statements and so on. So it does seem as though there was a dispute over the paying of a bill. And so on, and that's when they were then subjected to such conduct.
And then I'm sure you've seen a video of this gentleman who claims to have been part of the security personnel at this restaurant, who claims to be the one that exposed and released these videos. Have you been in touch with him? Are you looking for him as the police?
We are looking for him. We are following all leads, possible leads. We have obviously been engaging with people that are assisting us in this particular case. They furnished us with his contact details and so on. We are trying to get a hold of him, but we are also calling on him, this man who claims to be a former bouncer, who goes by the name of Pablo on social media platforms, to come forward to assist police with investigations. It looks like he knows a lot about what happened. As to whether he took part in these incidents or not, I think the investigation will reveal. But our focus now is to get all those that were involved. If the owners were involved, they need to face the full might of the law. If the bouncers, so it does seem as though the bouncers and the manager at the time were involved in this particular incident. But we also know that the owners have issued a statement to say they were aware, and that's why they dismissed this particular security company. But the question is, why then sweep it under the carpet rug? Why not?
They didn't open a case.
Why sit with such information and not bring it to the attention of the police? I mean, with such an establishment, you would think that as a responsible business owner, you would come forward and bring this matter to our attention.
Where are they now, the owners? Have you spoken to them? Have they come forward?
The Provincial Commissioner of Gauteng, Lieutenant General Mtombeni, has directed the District Commissioner, who is responsible for Tshwane, to make contact with the owners, to conduct a site visit, to gather more evidence and information, but most importantly, to also conduct a compliance inspection, because it won't be the first time that we are visiting this particular establishment. We have been there to conduct the compliance inspections in terms of the liquor license, the on-site liquor license that has been issued to this particular establishment. So we are busy with that investigation.
The last time you visited the establishment, were they in violation of those liquor licenses?
It looks like there was an issue with the manager. There was sort of like an issue with the appointment of a manager. I would just need to verify that, because it was the Gauteng police that were dealing with that particular compliance inspections together with the city of Tshwane and other officials. Yeah.
All right, Brigadier Athlenda Mathe, National Police spokesperson. Thank you for speaking to us.